Everybody's on steroids.
Doping is one of the most dirtiest parts of the MMA world. In many ways, it gives fighters an unfair advantage and introduces an unnecessary level of risk to the sport. Michael Bisping publicly stated that it was a fight in which a fighter was on PEDs that he lost his eye. And for this reason, and many more, we all hate PEDs. The introduction of USADA in 2015 was meant to curb the practice of doping, and hate them or love them, they have had an impact on the sport. Allegations of Usman doping have been thrown around by fighters like Jorge Masvidal and Colby Covington, and a number of internet detectives have pointed to muscle definition and acne on his back as definitive proof that the fighter is a dope cheat. To add fuel to the fire, on the 11th of August 2022, 10 days before UFC 278, Usman took to Twitter to complain about USADA's appearance at his house at 5 AM in the morning. For context, this was 10 days before his fight with Leon Edwards for the championship title. In the tweet, Usman threatened to make them follow him around all day. For those who don't know, USADA make fighters fill out a whereabout form, and if fighters miss 3 whereabout checks, they can receive a suspension. To some, this tweet was an admission of guilt for a fighter who many suspected already of being a dope cheat, while to others, it seemed unfair to show up at a fighter's house at 5 AM when they're training for a championship fight. Speculation aside, on the 5th of November 2021, the UFC congratulated Usman for completing and passing 50 USADA tests. As a result, he became the first UFC athlete to achieve the mark in his entire career. In doing the research for this video, it was clear that doping in combat sports is still a massive problem, and though USADA get a lot of stick for suspending fighters for trace amounts of substances, there's a strong argument for better safe than sorry, hence the 5 AM visits. And if we look at Kamaru Usman's history strictly as a UFC fighter, he isn't actually known for doping. But I'll leave it for you to decide. Do you think USADA have it wrong and he actually is a dope cheat? Like, share and subscribe.